I'm at the MSA-sponsored Caravan of the Year event. It's a great time. We're here in the beautiful Yarra Valley and we've come to check out a number of caravans. One of the contenders is this My Dream RV van. It's a really colourful looking van and we're going to give it a much closer look. My Dream is a relatively new manufacturer in the Australian caravan scene. Marketed by the ever-expanding dealership of Caravan HQ, there's certainly plenty to look forward to from this company. The name might be new, but there's certainly plenty of design experience behind the manufacturing. My Dream RV's Dreamcatcher is certainly a very eye-catching van for two reasons. One is the contour of the front of the van, which is a little different to the usual, and the second is, in this particular case, is the orange colour. It certainly catches the eye as it goes down the road.
My Dream RV, it's a new company, but it's backed up by people with plenty of experience in the caravan industry and people with lots of experience in world-class engineering. They're out to shake up the industry locally with a new style of build quality and a dedication to getting things done properly.
The My Dream RV is marketed and designed to be an off-road family van, and it certainly has everything that you would need to stay off-grid for quite some time. It has two 130 amp lithium batteries, two 195 watt solar panels on the roof, and a pretty impressive BM Pro battery management system. There's lots of fresh water, grey water, the separate tap for drinking water. So it's a good system to stay off-grid. It won't run your air conditioning all night, but you'll be extremely comfortable with this system, no problems.
The Dreamcatcher is a 22-foot long van, and with a 3,500 kilo ATM, it is actually quite the towing proposition. Now, we had a V6 Ranger which we used to haul up the mountain, and it felt good. The 3-litre turbo diesel had enough power for that van. Now, would I recommend that exact ute? Maybe not. I think an SUV might be a slightly better tow in terms of comfort. The van itself, though, showed no issues. It towed flawlessly behind, all the way up, all the way down.
The Dreamcatcher has an ATM of 3,500 kilos and a tear mass of just under 2,900, which gives it a good payload of 600 kilos. That's a really good capacity, I think, for a family on the move. The van is designed for off-road use. It's fitted with tough road suspension, and that means it's sort of a van that can go anywhere. In terms of towing, it's probably a marginal dual cab ute territory, but certainly a Land Cruiser would make a breeze of this van when it's on the road.
The My Dream RV Dreamcatcher features a Proline chassis. It's built on a Meranti timber frame with an aluminium composite walls. It has a DI-35 hitch and a tough ride suspension system.
We're going to go on dollar per length. The value for money is pretty amazing. It's 22 feet of off-road family van. It might not look it because it's fairly conservative in its styling, but it's really well set up to get off into the bush. And plenty of room inside, and that makes a big difference when you've got a family.
In terms of livability, a really interesting detail in the Dreamcatcher was that it was a BYO mattress. Now, I actually like that. A lot of mattresses in what you call affordable vans can be kind of poor quality. This way, you can just head down to the local store, pick the perfect mattress you want for that van. Now, being a triple bunker, there has to be a lot of storage for the kids' gear and obviously mum and dad's gear. And I thought the Dreamcatcher was pretty good in this respect. Had a lot of cupboards down the rear of the van and a decent amount around the kitchen. Now, living with the Dreamcatcher at nighttime outdoors will be a lot of fun, especially with the long strip LED lighting, which was yellow to try and keep bugs away. For me, it was a lot of fun. It added just a glow around the Caravan when we had it in low light shooting, which I could straight away see would really set the scene for a nice late night drink or two. For me, it's really important to keep an eye on the height of the ceiling of a van when buying one for the kids. If your kids are going to be tall, look for something with a 205 centimetre ceiling, like this Dreamcatcher.
The customer care for My Dream RV is 3 years on the structure and 5 years on the chassis and suspension. And there's a 3-year replacement warranty on all the bits inside. They have dealerships in 3 states and are opening other dealerships up as we speak. So They're a new player, but they're making some ground, and they're really quite passionate about their customer service.
The van isn't your traditional off-road looking van with a gaudy graphics and big wheels and lots of checker plate. It's a really well proportioned van, and I really like the rounded front and the moulded toolbox. Gives it a really nice look and really well proportioned style. But it's a long van at 22 foot. It really stands out, particularly with the orange colours at the front and back. It's pretty hard to miss.